Now my father, he was a labourer. He did a lot of farm work all around Brookton. Oh, by the way, I was born just on the banks of the Avon River here in Brookton on the 26th of July 1939. So I've lived here most of my life, moved away, but I've always come back. But my father worked in the bush a lot, and a lot of his work was out around the Boojin Valley place out there, and we used to camp out there for weeks, sometimes a month at a time. We never, had it easy, but we we always had our food, and a lot of that was Noongar food. Our kangaroo and damper, our rabbits, our possums, our porcupines, our well, just about anything from the bush. The carders, the old carders, we had all those things, and we ate them, and we enjoyed them. And some of it, but the thing I loved was the bardies, the big bardies. What do they call them? The out of the witchetty grubs. They're beautiful. They taste between a scrambled egg and a nice porky taste. They're beautiful. And we used to have a lot of those when we'd go around the bush, and they used to come out of the jam trees. We used to go around picking the coalberries and the kicking berries, all that type of thing. They were good food for us. Little puddings we used to pull out of the ground, lemongrass and whatever we could find. As kids, we'd have a taste of it, and most of it was edible. But the things I used to like, as I say, were the witchetty grubs and the kangaroo tails in the ashes with the skin on, and when they were cooked, the skin would just peel off them, and with a lovely hot damper, it was beautiful. The porcupines, they were a bit harder because you had to put all those pointers out. But when that's cooked, that is absolute. Have you ever tasted it? Well, I'll tell you now, it tastes beautiful. It tastes between chicken and pork, and with damper, it's.
Porcupine, is that the echidna?
The echidna, yeah. But Noongars, we call it porcupine. We never call it echidna. Nyingan, yeah, Nyingan. And the old carders, they used to get those, roast them in the ashes. So, I mean, all this, we have micro ovens and that, but we used to have that ashes, and you could just about cook anything in there, and it came out beautiful, from meat to dampers. Then we'd have the big camp ovens there. The billy was always on the fire boiling for a cup of tea. And some of the sweets that we used to have, we never used to have lollies when we were kids. So our sweets was the jam gums and the berries and the York gums, and I mean, they were really beautiful. You know, a lot of my kids and great grannies and grannies, they say, what are that you know. Often we go out in the bush, and if we see a tree with someone, we'll pick it and bring it back in and tell them to have a feed of it. Oh, we used to say that's our chewing gum or our lollies or something.